Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Alex and this is LxRealm. Today we look at Linux Mint version 21.3 codenamed Virginia. Now we know Linux Mint is a free Linux operating system. It is based on Ubuntu and it's designed to work both on laptop and desktops. It comes in several desktop environments. We have Cinnamon, which is sleek, modern, and innovative. Then we have Mate Desktop, which is what I already have here. It's stable, robust, and traditional. And then finally we have XFCE Desktop, which is lightweight, simple, and efficient. In terms of system requirements, we shall look at the minimum requirements and then the recommended requirements. To begin with the minimum requirements, you need at least 2 GB of RAM and 20 GB of disk space and screen resolution of 1024 by 768. Those are the minimum. And then the recommended ones, 4 GB of RAM and 100 GB of disk space. The screen resolution is the same. One thing you need to know about Linux Mint is that it's designed to be comfortable, powerful, and easy to configure. It is one of the most popular Linux distributions used by millions. It provides a long-term support of 5 years, which makes it suitable for both individual use and for companies as well. Its version 21.3 will be supported up until the year 2027. Now let's look at it. From the start button, we have the menu. From here you can check out whatever apps you want. I'm going to focus on several things first. First of all, let's check out the terminal, and here on the terminal let's run neofetch. It looks good. The kernel is a bit behind, version 5.15. okay. The desktop is made 1.26, and then the window manager is Metacity Marco. And then to download packages and softwares, we have the software manager. This one is fully packed with all the applications that you need to download. Any kind of application you want, they should be available from the software manager. Mine is taking too much time to load. I believe it's because it's the first time, so I'm going to close it. We also have a package manager, and this one is the Synaptic Package Manager. You can see some of the packages that are installed over here. You can also search for apps that you like, and right now it's refreshing to check for packages that are available for update. Alternatively, to download softwares, you can use the apt command on your terminal. Let's try, for example, I'll type sudo apt update to update my system. Or about sudo apt upgrade. And this one is working. So there's an update of about 725 MB that needs to be updated. I won't be updating. Other softwares that are pre-installed over here, we have a web browser. This one should be Firefox if I'm not wrong. So we have Firefox right there. Let's leave that one aside. And then we have pics, we have calculator, we have a mail client. Let's check the system monitor to see how much resources are being used by our system. In terms of CPU usage, you can see right now I'm not running any apps, and the CPU is about 1 to 5% is being used. RAM, it's using about 1.1 GB out of the 4 GB I have allocated. So, and there's no swap, so we can say Linux Mint is not that heavy unless you're running huge apps that require a lot of resources. Let's go to the control center, and this is where you should configure your system to your desired look and feel. To adjust your display resolution, you can do that from here. To update there's an update manager right here to update your system. And then we have software sources. Now under software sources, this is where you should check your repositories and such. The driver manager, you remember we saw the same on Ubuntu in the previous video. So this is where you should be able to download your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi drivers, proprietary drivers from here. Now let's go to the firewall. Now the firewall is not enabled by default, so we need to enable it. Make sure it's on, then turn the status on, incoming to deny, outgoing to allow. If you don't know this, just check over here under the basics. You see it says status be on, incoming to deny, and outgoing to allow. And that's all you need in terms of firewall. I actually love this firewall. It's very simple and very easy to configure. Then we have the welcome screen. So this should be the first thing you see immediately after installation, and it's a welcome to Linux Mint. So let's go through it. Let's get in. Takes care of these all the way after installation, so you should be able to configure it and set it the way you want. So you begin with the desktop colors, then you take a system snapshot, you head over to driver manager and download the drivers that you need. Then you download the media codecs. Then we have the update manager. This is where you update your system. We saw this one on the control center just a few minutes ago. System settings. Then we have the software manager. Let's say there's about 60,000 applications available here. Then we just saw the firewall. Now let's get back to that control center again. So we have a backup tool. This one should be able to back up your system and personal data and apps that you want to back up. System report keeps a record of all the crashes your system experiences. Right now you can see it's suggesting that we download a media codec for your media player. You can check your system information over here. Then the crash report. So far our system has not crashed yet, so there's no report here. Alright, so under desktop settings you can choose to hide or show some icons. For instance, you can show the computer icon, the home, network, trash, and mounted disks, or disable them if you don't like them. You can also right click on the desktop to change the desktop, open the terminal, create a folder, and so forth. Yeah, and that's it guys. If you like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, still give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and catch you guys on the next one.